Hello guys, how's it going? My name is Dalren, and today I'll be teaching you guys how to play as a double DPS versus Feral Healer, tips and strats. Now, Feral Healer is a very strong comp because they have a lot of good defensive CDs to nullify whatever damage you're doing to them, strong burst as well as good healing since one is a healer, one's a hybrid. I guess a Warrior Rogue, it feels kinda underpowered because you all we have is peels, resets, and a strong burst. Take note that Pilgrim is playing as a Draenor. Now, human might be the best racial preference for warriors, but if you are able to utilize other quote-unquote underpowered racials, you can actually take it to your advantage and turn the tide of a game if you're able to apply those racials properly. So it kind of goes with the idea of play what you love, play what you enjoy, don't let other players decide what you should play. Now let's get on to the actual video. When first facing these guys, I decided to blind the Feral because sometimes Feral trinket the very first blind. If they trinket the very first CC thrown at him, it's usually much easier to set up a kill right there. Since the Feral didn't trick it, we're just going to pump some damage into the healer. If we can get healer's health low enough, we might actually be able to score a kill, maybe a lucky execute, but the cocoon does go out, and that still is good because we got defensives, and we got some pressure rolling, and I got insight generating, and we haven't seen a burst out of the Feral yet. Though while we are out of offensive pressure, the Feral is taking an opportunity now to go Incarnation and start bursting me down. I pop Combat Readiness, and Pilgrim throws the Draenor heal on me. This way I'm going to reduce as much damage as possible. I stun the Feral in order to keep him off of me dealing damage, and I'm going to recover my health fully with Pilgrim's Draenor heal, Gift of the Narun. And we're going to pretty much LOS and distance ourselves from the Feral. The Feral gets feared from Pilgrim and trinkets it. But the Feral wasted most of his Incarnation either chasing us or sitting in a CC, so most of the bulk of his damage is gone, except for this moment when both of us get stunned. The Feral's damage is still ticking on me, so all I can do is reset. While resetting, I try to be as proactive as possible. I get recuperated up, I wait for the Feral bleeds to get off of me, but then I go back in there to keep the offensive pressure going. Even though we don't have coolies, if Pilgrim does get a couple procs as a Fury Warrior, we might be able to score a kill on the Feral or the healer. And what we're gonna do is try CCing the healer best we can and see if we can kill the Feral. I find it important to keep pressure in arena even though you might be underhanded. I do get stunned, and this is where it's very dangerous. It's a question now whether the other team can get the damage out or not. Pilgrim tries to do what he can, but he can't really do anything for me at the moment. So all he can do is Blade Storm the Feral in hopes maybe the Feral will start taking some serious damage and they'll try to play defensive. This is the perfect moment where Pilgrim peeled for me as I vanished on the Feral and generated 5 comm points back. The other team is trying to recover again by the boxes, and I got my comm points up, and Pilgrim was able to peel for me because when he charged the Feral, he got rooted so the Feral could not chase me. Again, I go out there in order to create a little more pressure with that sap, but then I still keep my distance from the Feral. I'm not going to let him attack me, I'm just going to get recuperated back up, but I do want to keep the CC going a little bit. As the Feral gets too close, I decide I might as well use a blind here. I need to keep on peeling myself, I need to get a full re-stealth, so I'll blind the Feral and let Pilgrim know not to hit the Feral, as that will break the blind. We got a full reset, but the longer this game lasts, the better opportunity the other team that has healing has to beat us, since we have pretty much almost no healing whatsoever. Recuperate heal and Draenor heal are decent, but I wouldn't say they're the strongest in the game. Basically, it's now or never. We either win or lose here, so every move counts. I tell Pilgrim it's go time, and we're going to score a kill right here. I pop in Adrenaline Rush, Combat Readiness in order to keep defensive pressure and offensive pressure rolling, and I'm going to spam my Sinister Strikes into the Feral, get a full Slice and Dice rolling. Then I'm going to pop Mark for Death, Kidney the Feral, and I'm going to keep on spamming Sinister Strikes until I get Moderate Insight. Pilgrim is going to Stormbolt the healer, and then we're going to spam more damage in, and then a Killing Spree, and as the Feral's Trinket is seconds away from being able to pop, Healer Nimble Bruiser tries to pump healing, can't do it, no Cocoon up available, and we win the arena. In the end, it came out to the last push of the game. As a recap, all you need to know is, as a double DPS, you don't really have many opportunities to score a kill, but all you need to do is find one opening opportunity and take the kill once it's presented to you. You gotta play around trinkets because that is all you can do to control the fight, and resetting is all you can do to survive. Since the other team has a healer, they're going to get to full health, and all you can do is reset, try to get whatever health you can, as a rogue especially, and try to line up a kill as soon as you can. The longer the game lasts, the less chances you'll have. And that's all I can really teach you guys about facing against Feral DPS. It is a very strong comp and has been annoying to me for the longest time, but it's much easier to fight than you'd think. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. My name is Dalren, and I'll see you guys in the next one.